All right, let's talk about it, man. SARS. SARS. It is good that for now, because see, let me start with this. Basically, once this happened, my first initial reaction was that there's SARS, but there's also no electricity, there's also corruption, and there's also abject poverty as well in an oil producing country, which is unacceptable. So I was like, no, no, there are other issues as well. But then I said, look, man, let me talk to my friend, and this is a guy who I've known my entire life. And we were having a debate. I said, look, okay, there's this whole thing with SARS. What about NEPA and generators? What about poverty? What about corruption? But the guy said, look, there are police guys out here who are pretty much just straight up murdering people, killing people, stealing stuff from guys that if any youth player, if any youth person has like a flashy car, they want money from them, or who knows, they'll end up killing them, and there's a rape and all this stuff. And I've known about this SARS for a while. Even when I was going to Nigeria, people talked about SARS, and whether going looking at nairaland.com and everything about these guys around. And I've always said, look, the Nigerian police, these guys, ever since I was living in Nigeria in the 90s, have always been corrupt and very problematic. So whichever genius, and I believe it was Barra, whichever guy gave these policemen extra um so whoever gave them this kind of like extra powers to now oversee their powers is ridiculous. Because obviously everyone needs police. Everyone needs police, and police is very important. But same thing that we talk about with American police. You have to still abide by the law. You're not above the law. You're there to uphold the law, not to be above the law. Then you're being hypocritical. So it is, but here's the key thing. It is good that for now, there is the SARS have been disbanded because the Inspector General of the Police Force said that boom, there's been disbanded. But let's see where we are in 2 months' time, in 3 months' time, because you could just disband it now because the international community is looking at you, and Nigeria don't want to embarrass themselves in front of the international community. So they're like, you know what? Let's disband it for now. In 3 months, once the eyes of the world are somewhere else, then we can now just bring it back up very secretly. So it's going to be very important for them to really. But the key thing is this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to say, okay, oh guys, whoa, wait. There's not only SARS. This is an oil producing country where there's still no lights. There is, because I said I grew up in Nigeria, so my nursery and primary school was in Nigeria. So living there in the 90s, isn't to late 80s, 90s. From late 80s and 90s, not that much has changed from 2017, 2020. You know, the only real difference is okay, there's now internet, which has been really the big thing. But how you have an oil producing country, and because of some extremely greedy, evil people, there is not lights and electricity. How is it that you have Nigerian people who are now going over to Ghana? Ghana don't have an iota of what Nigeria have, but Nigerians have told me that, bro, I have a house in Ghana, and I actually go and live in Ghana. So I do my business here in Nigeria. I go and live and chill in Ghana because Ghana is far better run than Nigeria is. That's wild. That's wild. So there are many issues with Nigeria, many issues. Because again, some people will say that you will be shocked to believe that there was a time when I was growing up where for 2 months, there was no electricity. Not only know what a young youth like me did, but for 2 months there was no electricity. But see, and this is the key thing, I am more fortunate than the 99% or the 90%, you know. And it is for people like me and my peers who are fortunate to be in situations where we not have to suffer from abject poverty or hardship, to put a voice for those people who are suffering. Because for me, Nigeria in the 1%, I don't care about the 1%. Your country is 99%. That is what represents your country. So don't show me just the good things about Nigeria. Don't show me just the 1% and the rich people. I don't care about that. How are the 99% living? How are the people in Obalende living? Like I told you, like I have family friends of mine. I went to go and visit them in Yaba. When you look at the roads, what this thing looks like, it was waterlogged and everything. I was like, this is disgraceful. This This is disgraceful. In 27, because yeah, this was I think 2017, 2017. This is unacceptable. So, which is why, because again, because that's why I even always talk to my mom. That's like, what can I do? Should I give money? Should I donate that? My mom said, look, if you're just going to donate money, where's the money going to go to? And who's going to use that money? So which is that all you can do is just use your platform. Which is why I always say to guys that I am Nigerian. I'm green, white, and green, and in my using my small platform, my small voice is to try and put Nigeria on the map and put a positive Nigeria on the map, and whatever kind of audience I can reach to try and push the needle forward towards adjusting and making it better Nigeria. Because for me, I'm in England basis of my business, doing this whole football hots thing, as well as the work that I do as well, is obviously here in England and everything. But my aim has always been long term to live and settle in Nigeria or an island. But I have to somehow eventually go home. Like I have a lot of my cousins, families, and so forth are in Nigeria, and it's something that I eventually want to go back to. That's the thing, because again, England it's not my home. It's not my home, and as even if I've lived here the longest, it's not my home. Nigeria, there's issues, there are problems, it's problematic. But when I go there, I'm like, my gosh, man, I look at people who look like me, act like me, and I just feel, even if it still foreigns me because I've not been there for a while, there is still a part of me that's like, wow, this feels homely to me. Just even how people greet people, the respect that people have for people, how you go through, and just how people respect their elders and how respectful people are, but there's still the issues, which is why, we were like most of people of my generation, or generation, were sent to England for education. Even though, maybe for another vid, Nigerian education is actually more advanced than English education, as I found when I go to England and realized, oh, geez, I'm actually a lot better at spelling and English than a lot of people. For another day, but yeah, but yeah, it's like, because my thing is like, I always say whenever I do my football hot and everything, and however I go, I will always remind people that I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian, and even if my accents may sound weird or odd, it is still somewhat a Nigerian accent, So, and there's always that feeling of guilt of like, geez, how can I be doing more? What can I be doing more? But all you can do, man, is have your path. Because my path is hopefully, touch wood, as here, this thing can grow, this thing can be big. And I know for a fact, I bet my life 5 times over that if I do have access to, whether it's money, cash, influence, or whatsoever, I am going to use it to better Nigeria. Whether it's building schools, whether it's starting different initiatives, whether it's employing people, setting up things, helping the youth. That is what I have to do. Once I have access to that, I will have to do that. Which is why, on part, the motivation of being successful is that if I can just be a successful Nigerian, know that I'm a successful Nigerian, and say, yeah, look, this is what a singular Nigerian person has done from the ground up, building this football thing and everything, and use that and leverage that to help Nigeria. I'll have to do that. But I said it just to end up, look, it is important that the whole Sars thing was ended, but I'm going to be calling home, be calling my folks home and say, bro, after a month, have you heard anything about Sars? Have you heard anything? Because you can never trust CNN or BBC. I call home. Because those are the guys that I know that are on the ground. So I call folks, so yo guys, what's happening? This whole SARS thing, what's happening? Give me updates. Boom. So after a month, 2 months, 3 months, we'll then see where we're at.